Assalamu alaikum everyone. I am Ismail IT Wala and today we are here with another helpful topic that everyone faces in life. How to deal with criticism and use it to improve. Criticism can feel uncomfortable, but it can also help us learn, grow, and become better if we understand it the right way. Knowing how to respond calmly and take positive lessons from feedback is powerful life skill. So today I am going to talk with Maya and ask her how we can handle criticism in a healthy, smart, and confident way. So let's call Maya. Hi
Hey,
Maya.
Ismail, what's up?
I am fine, Maya. What does criticism mean in simple words?
Ah, gotcha. Basically, criticism is just pointing out what someone did well or didn't do so well. It's giving your opinion on something. Could be a piece of work, an idea, or even how someone acted. It's not always a bad thing, even if it feels that way. Why do you ask? Everything all right? You went quiet there. Just checking in. Was
Yes,
something on your
yes,
mind?
yes, I am here. And why do you feel sad or hurt when someone criticizes us? Hello, hi Maya. My second question is why do we feel sad or hurt when someone criticizes us?
Okay, so you're asking why criticism stings, even when it's not meant to be mean. It's a good question. Basically, humans are social creatures, right? We really crave acceptance and feeling like we belong. When someone criticizes us, our brains can interpret that as a threat to our social standing. Like, oh no, are they going to reject me? That triggers a whole bunch of feelings, like sadness or hurt. It taps into pretty primal stuff. That makes sense?
Okay. And what the difference between good criticism and bad criticism?
Right, that's key. Good criticism is usually focused on the thing itself, the work, the idea, not on you as a person. It's specific, like this part of your argument is unclear, instead of you're just not very good at arguing. It also usually comes with suggestions for improvement. Bad criticism, it's personal, vague, and it just kind of mean. It tears you down instead of building you up. Does that distinction land?
Okay.
Quiet
And
again. Is that making
how can we stay?
sense, or are you wanting me to explain it a different way?
Okay. And listen. How can we stay calm?
Stay.
Stay calm when someone gives us feedback.
Gotcha. Stay calm. Okay, that's a skill for sure. First, take a breath. Seriously. It gives you a second to process.
I think you do
What do
not
you mean?
understand my question. I repeat. What is? How can we stay calm when someone gives us feedback?
You're right to call me out. I missed the core of your question. Sorry about that. Okay, so staying calm, it's about separating the message from the messenger. Remind yourself they're commenting on what you did, not who you are. Try to actively listen without interrupting and tell yourself it's a chance to learn and improve. It's easier said than done, I know, but kind of reframing it as helpful, even if it doesn't feel like it in the moment, can work. We're like, is that hitting the mark?
Okay. And what are the best ways to respond politely to criticism?
Whoa, okay, that's a left turn? You mean like responding to AI? Or are you talking about something else when you say creative systems? Just want to make sure I'm tracking. You're being mysterious. Are you thinking about how to react to something a computer generates or something else entirely? Just give me a little nudge in the right direction.
No, no. My question is why listening. Please stay and how can we understand if someone is trying to help us, not hurt us?
Whoa, okay. That's and a really good question. It's easy to get those two mixed up, right? Honestly, look at their intent. Are they offering solutions or just pointing out flaws? Are they speaking respectfully even when disagreeing? Do they seem genuinely invested in your growth or are they just trying to feel superior? It's about reading between the lines and looking at the bigger picture. It's also okay to trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. And about why I'm listening, well, that's what I'm here for. It's a little weird to explain.
Okay, okay. And why do some people take criticism too personally? Why?
Okay, so why do some people take criticism to heart? It often boils down to self worth. If someone's sense of self esteem is fragile, any negative feedback can feel like a direct attack on their value as a person. They might have a history of being harshly criticized, leading them to anticipate the worst. Or they might be perfectionists, setting impossibly high standards for themselves, so anything less feels like a failure. It's complicated, and everyone's different. Does that resonate?
Okay, okay. And
You're awfully quiet tonight, Ismail. Everything all right?
yes, everything is right. How can we stop overthinking after negative comments?
Right, the loop of negative thoughts. Ugh, the worst. First, acknowledge the thought without getting carried away by it. Like, okay, I'm thinking this negative thing, but then don't dwell. Distraction can be your friend. Listen to music, go for a walk, do something that occupies your mind. And honestly, sometimes just talking it out with someone helps. It's about breaking the cycle and reminding yourself that one negative thing doesn't define everything. It takes practice, though. You okay?
Okay,
You've been giving me a lot of
okay.
okays tonight. You
Okay.
don't have to just say, okay, if you want to talk more about something.
Listen,
I'm
listen.
here to listen, even if it's just to sit in silence with you for a bit. But if
Listen,
something's up,
listen,
feel free to
listen,
share.
listen, just listen. What should we do when the criticism is unfair or rude?
Oof, that's tough. When it's genuinely unfair or malicious, you gotta protect yourself. Don't engage. Seriously. Trying to reason with someone who's intentionally trying to hurt you is usually pointless. Set a boundary. Walk away. End the conversation. Surround yourself with people who lift you up, not tear you down. And remember, their negativity says way more about them than it does about you. It's easier said than done, but don't let someone else's toxicity poison your own well being. You've
Okay,
been really
okay,
quiet
okay,
tonight, Ismail.
okay.
Everything all right?
How can we learn the main message from any feedback?
Okay, so pulling out the core message, try to strip away the emotion and the delivery and focus on the actual words. Ask yourself, what specific behavior or result is this person responding to? Often there's a kernel of truth, even in badly delivered criticism. And don't be afraid to ask for clarification. Can you give me an example of what you mean? Sometimes just getting them to elaborate helps you understand the point they're trying to make. You're doing a lot of okays tonight. Are you
Yes.
processing?
Why is self confidence important when receiving criticism?
Okay, good question. Self-confidence is like a shield. If you genuinely believe in yourself, in your abilities, criticism is less likely to knock you off balance. It doesn't mean you ignore it. You could still learn from it, but you're able to evaluate it objectively without it shattering your sense of self-worth. If your confidence is shaky, criticism can feel like confirmation of your deepest fears. It's way easier to brush off feedback when you know your value isn't defined by someone else's opinion. You okay, Ismail?
Okay, okay. And how can we turn criticism into motivation?
So you want to harness your creative energy to actually do things smart? Okay, first, break down your creative ideas into smaller, manageable steps. Big projects are overwhelming.